Today I will be discussing the evaluation of the Meals on Wheels program in Santa Carla, California. This evaluation was conducted in 2009 with the intent to evaluate the impact of the program. Some key elements to consider when conducting an evaluation are performing a needs assessment, articulating a program theory, monitoring the program, and understanding the service utilization. I will now discuss each one of these elements and how the Meals on Wheels program evaluation implemented each of these. One of the first core elements of an evaluation is conducting a needs assessment. This includes identifying the target population, identifying the needs of the target population, and developing strategies to help address those needs. In regards to the needs assessment of the Meals on Wheels program, the evaluation did identify the target population as older adults ages 65 years or older who are currently living in their homes. One of the needs that was identified was having access to nutritious foods on a regular basis. And a strategy that was formed to address that need and reduce the food insecurity among aging adults was to provide free nutritious meals to seniors in their homes by having volunteers deliver those meals. Once the needs assessment is complete, a full articulation of a program theory should be developed. This can include a logic model or other systems that will develop a blueprint of how the program should be implemented. The basic components of program theory are determining the funding source of the program, activities that will be implemented, and expected outcomes from those activities, and then eventually what is the ultimate outcome of the program. The Meals on Wheels program didn't go into specific details on how they came to their program theory, but parts of the theory were discussed. The funding source of this program is primarily through fundraising, although they do receive some funds from the federal and state government. As it was mentioned earlier, the primary activity of this program is to deliver free and nutritious meals to the aging population in Santa Carla. However, there were some other activities that were not fully articulated in this evaluation, such as the recruitment and training of the volunteers who do deliver those meals. Through these activities, the program is able to measure the outputs, such as the number of clients they are serving and the number of meals they are delivering. Then through these outputs and activities, hopefully it will lead to the reduction of the food insecurity among the aging adults in the county. Once a theory has been developed, it is important to monitor the progress of the program. This is where the bulk of the evaluation focused on when looking at the Meals on Wheels program. The evaluation highlighted a survey that was given to current clients, and from the survey it was determined that the majority of the clients who receive these meals were very satisfied and thought the program was extremely important. In fact, some even mentioned that they would not be able to live in their current home if this program was not being offered. Through the survey, it also identified some areas where clients would like to see improvement. One of these areas was they would like to have more interaction with the volunteers who deliver their meals. The evaluation also looked at their current records and how many adults they serve and the meals that they provide. When this evaluation was conducted, it served about 700 adults and provided almost 100,000 meals in a year. Another aspect of evaluating program is understanding the service utilization. This element can be broken down into two components, coverage and bias. The Meals on Wheels evaluation did not focus on this aspect of evaluation, even though this is the area where they could see the most improvement. The current program does not reach all of the older adults who are at risk for food insecurity in Santa Carla. And if they did an evaluation of why they have a lack of coverage in their target population, they could find areas of improvement to widen their reach of this program. Finally, we have to ask whether or not the evaluation of the Meals on Wheels program was effective. Although the evaluation did highlight some of the key elements to evaluating a program, it failed to elaborate on the utilization of service. In order to improve a program and its reach, it is important to understand why some members of the target population are not utilizing the program. This was an area that needed to be explored more in order to determine if the Meals on Wheels program is providing the intended service. In future evaluations, I would recommend that the evaluator continue to look at the coverage and bias that has formed in the current Meals on Wheels program. This will allow for the program staff to widen its reach and to increase the number of clients that they serve each year.